2 with Purple Face's potential, and yes, I will be repeating stuff because part 1 didn't get famous, and also I still agree with most of my own points. Oh, my brother's just sleeping. Fuck. But okay, first relationship with Free going great. So first dynamic I'm actually hyped for is the face duo. So I have to move phones for a sec. I have to pause the video. The face anger, the face lore. Looking. There are tons of theories I have to mention. One is the crossing the bridge theory, I will call. It's basically the bridge being the bridge between 1 and 3. Interesting theory, but low-key, I personally am middle with this one. I don't know, maybe it's just the execution, but they're kind of. So, seeing an interaction between, but no, that's the 2 faces that we know of. Loki seeing a dynamic with them, or at least one interaction. No, not like a scene of them acknowledging each other. Just, I don't know. It could be as simple as just a glance and him looking away and appear anger, guilt, whatever emotion it is. It being simply expressed in a way just as subtle as this could. Personally, I think it's an arc. It could be accidentally called a parallel arc to 3 and 1 in a way, or something similar adjacent to them. But first thing, post players. He's gonna reunite with them. I'm pretty sure he has a good dynamic with almost all of them. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. Leafy will get proven wrong. Dude, he will. But a character I am gonna be excited for to be mentioned to find out the new dynamic with Purple Face is one. People have already called it out. She will be pissed. How did I not think about it in part 1? I guess because I didn't know how close they were. I only saw a few moments in their scene. And even still, I was extremely hyped when it got released. Like, I didn't watch it at all. I'm easily forgettable. So yes, you could say one would be mad at Purple Face for killing him. Yeah, I can see that. I can actually see that. It's a little bit of 180 from my video on that opinion, but like I said, it could go either way. But also, I generally also think that you can make a parallel between 3 and 1 with Purple Face, because not only is the color connection there, I generally can see that happening. You could say the reason if he didn't use his powers at, let's say, Bfdi or seasons prior to Tpot is because he was inexperienced and was a risky ability on their own. Like he needed to prepare something, or either he is prepared in that right moment. Maybe it could be a similar case for Purple Face, where his powers either are just too risky to use, or he accidentally uses them and just has horrible control of them in canon. Also, the 3 in 1 arc, I will just draw here because I think Mace will play a part of it, even if it is just one being jealous of the purple guy way. It's still involvement. I'll just draw 3 like normal 3 because I am kind of lazy at just drawing full face or something else. I might go darker so I can see. So, yeah. I low-key think y'all can really mention something, but I genuinely could see Vince making a play of that argument some way. Either Free thinks Purple Face was working for one, that Loki don't. That could be a possibility, but the possibility of he and Purple Face being friends, there's a possibility that happened. So yes, anything is possible. And also, people do have also mentioned that when being jealous, when just being jealous of properly definitely could have become part of the plotline, but just wanted to add some parallels just to be mentioned in these drawings. Okay, these tutorials are done. Second, stop host splitters. I'm not drawing all of them, dude. I'm not drawing all of them. I'll draw the one I'm more interested in the lore is Flower. Because he's the one I would say arguably fucked up the most. And of course, I don't think Purple Face is going to have a full interaction in the early on part of the episode. And it seems like he doesn't really have hard feelings. He kind of let that happen himself. Like, of course, he'd be upset for everyone else, but I don't think he would beef for this. I think he would have more understanding because now he knows the backstory. I didn't knew that part, that Purple Face, that the backstory would be told. I lack details too for even just knowing simple details of their friends. So, okay, seeing them interacting would be cool. But, low-key, leaving Fire, bro, can also be there. But, I'll just draw Leafy because I think that would be funny. I think this episode proving Leafy wrong, that Purple Face is a bad guy or he changed, will be a canon event, dude. I'm gonna say it. He will definitely do something heroic. And also, something to mention, the sub specials specifically I have to mention. I'm gonna mention them specifically. The sub specials. Like the one that Purple Face appeared. They were friends. Does that imply former friends at least? This is why I'm putting them right here as parallels because I low-key believe that could help out. Like, it can be the Kickstarter of Purple Face's and Yellow Face's plotline because of the memory of each other being reminded in there by someone else. And slowly realizing that maybe it's resolving, or they will never resolve it, but they would have more understanding. It's really can go in these directions. Just mention that without y'all just like, why are you mentioning the suspect? Because you learn a little bit about them characterized, like how Nick was technically supposed to be Goofy Goober or something. Seriously. And also, I just wanted to mention that because I just remembered that sub special. Actually, I didn't watch it at the time, or I just didn't remember. I'm an idiot, all. And also, Purple Face for Goofy than I imagined. I seem him to be the more serious of the two, and that's still possible. But like, damn, I didn't expect you to be this goofy. Look at that expression. This is my favorite image of him. Also, good thing to mention, yes, I've not been doing much with Yapping, but it's the whole point, is Pencil definitely could know of money, just want to mention that, but they have not meet, like, I expected the whole timeline thing that they would at least meet at some extent. You're telling me Pencil could not have gone to elsewhere and not met Purple Face yet in the timeline. Like, isn't that like the perfect time of the timeline? You could argue Pencil theoretically could have. You could argue Pencil theoretically could have met him and figured some stuff out. Maybe witnessed the elimination instead. But the elimination that caused Purple Face's doom, I won't mention. But just wanted to mention that. And also, one thing to say that I'm going to say a lot about is Purple Face's powers. That's the stick of the knee that I need to mention. We have no clue. We do have some clues, but it feels like he does have infinite stamina. I still am going all around at the teleporting thing of Purple Face needing to see where he's going to go there. Well, it definitely makes sense, like Evil Leafy. He just needs to see. He needs eyes. If you gouge his eyes out, his powers doesn't work. But seriously, I feel like we get some clarifications what his powers were, or at least explain them better. Because god damn it, we can get some explaining in the Bfdi universe. I still personally believe the Purple Face has a shape-shifting power thing. I have to assume it's like one, either he has too much power or he's just bad at using them. Like he's out of practice. Like I think around Bfdi A and early Bfdi, with their powers are out of practice. And I can explain why it's weirdly being little to none. Either that just hurt Purple Face physically, or he just feels uncomfortable. Or it's the I like who I am argument like I did last video. I still believe it's a possibility. Or maybe he lost the power completely by some way in his journey. He likely took the drain, I'm gonna say, but like, do you think he knows that implies the train was also here, so either 4 took the train, why would 4 and X took the train, like what day? Or Purple Face gone on foot like an idiot. I prefer the idiot one because it just makes sense. Also, it's just funny to imagine Purple Face with limbs and Purple Face having natural limbs. Purple Face is literally stealing them. Like, damn, bro, Joe's a purpley. Also, the theory that Face is just jealous people who got more game than him. Nah, that should be canon. And there's just typically purple characters too. Causing is racism. Bro, if that's the case, that would make me laugh. Reality really takes some toll on people. Also, one godly thing I need to mention to y'all that may need some clarification. I would love a 1 in Purple Face interaction. Any kind, dude, any kind. Because, think about it. It could be as simple as one trying to kill Purple Face, or Purple Face starting up a conversation to distract her. Or maybe Free accidentally glitchifying the damn purple guy. Like, we have not seen his glitch form completely. Only a few seconds, but it would be funny to see Free accidentally giving the glitch or the unstable recovery to Purple, and it's like, I'm sorry, or just, I imagine Purple Face being Free, but it could really go either way. Maybe the other way around. Girl boss. But or you could say that the friendship gets sour, so big in the middle, anything went wrong. Oops, that was the same thing. But there could have been, or there's a possibility of a possible glitch purpley is just something I have to mention. I'm trying to go circles, so I have to do this. It looks like a fart. In both face just being glitched, but just living with it. Like he says, I'm okay, but say not to be okay. Physically, bro. Physically, you already know okay, bro. Or accidentally getting, or Free accidentally giving limbs to Purple Face from that way. Causing him to permanently giving him limbs. Or one turning him into goo. That works too. I just need to mention stuff because god damn it, there is possibilities. Also, I think around the, I would say, around thing, I thought a possible good dynamic with money would happen soon, I guess, but I heard they would only the elsewhere stuff gets focused on another season. So I think there's a gap season, like, I don't know, maybe a couple episodes, way more short-lived in, what the fuck did Bfdi do, bro? In the timeline that caused this stuff. And also, Purple Face. In the love of God, what do you mean you're going to nap in the box? Does not imply napped around 6 years. So I don't think there's much psychological damage done like I thought he did. He's barely just weird. He just lost the future. That does emotionally does. Like, you would think he would be awake the most of the process, but motherfucker, he's been awake. Like, if he was just awake and trying to break out immediately realizing the situation, or thinking that if he's joking or something, that would have been more heartbreaking. But no, I'm gonna nap. Damn. So implies he was always emotionally unstable. Okay. So, napping for 6 years. Yay. But I think he just gave up. Like, for this one, but honestly, I'm not gonna judge him much. I'm just hella confused. So, another thing to mention that I'm going to say is, how would his reaction be seeing everyone? Like, I personally think confusement. You just see him in the door like, what the fuck? I really think he should use the F slur for that alone. Like, that's the doorstep, not the box, and I just change it up a little bit. So you just see the door, and you just see Purple Face like, why is everyone here? Like, he's so clueless. It's fucking humorous. He just stays once like, yeah, why is everyone here? What for? Just like ask a simple question, why is everyone here? Because think about it. Currently, what we know of, Purple Face does not know anything modern. Fucking even Marco wouldn't tell him this shit. Like, they know one is loose, I guess, or shit like that. Yeah, I mean, that's what they know. One has an evil plan. That is all I know. So I'm just going through the door like, the fuck? Why is everyone here? From you just see Frey behind him like, what? Like, I actually think Frey would be behind him, just pure shyness. But you girly has not interacted with anyone. Maybe like, how did he pull a baddie? Either the baddie was desperate and alone. I feel like you can pull anyone if they're desperate enough. Or is Purple Face the baddie? Can't see either from the baddie, but I just had to mention that. Also, just to mention a good little thing about the dynamics I mentioned. I said it would go either way, but Loki will kill Purple Face. I am actually believing that Purple Face is absolutely not gonna survive Tpot 25 for this shit. For obvious reasons, of course. I actually think he's gonna become a dead body. I'll just draw Purple-Face's dead body. That's my prediction. He dies. He dies. I know you think they would fight, at least for self-defense. I don't know, maybe a little scene of him thinking, I will let myself die is pathetic, and him actually fighting against one, or his friends being in danger, and him just taking up the clutch like the W he is, and just, like, even if the odds is against him, maybe in them, there's gonna be a better odd. Well, even if you don't play within the group, just let his friends, or if everyone's in danger, then why the fuck would he care? It would be as simple as that, and one just killing him, saying idiot or something. Also, I really would love the power thing to be clarified with him. Currently, we don't know what's up with him, outside of my theory that his powers are on and off. Either his powers are really on and off, or just he's terrible at using them. That would clarifyingly make sense, because, yeah, I don't think he had much power practice. But I think he very least has good physical strength. And also, lore would be nice. Okay, I'm already at the nearly half hour mark. I'm not drawing as much. Well, I'm drawing many stuff, but not really as much as big stuff than I did last video. Ah, damn it. So, what do I truly think he could do? First, getting one hit, like I said, I can just think of any physical item and I can pretty search for use it. Maybe a chair, but I ain't drawing no chair. When just getting hit, like, ow! This is my best drawing. My best doodle on this damn thing. One just like, ow, who hit me? I'm going to kill you. One already threatened to kill him before anyway. It says, after I'm done with these maniacs, I'll kill you. And he's just like, I'm gonna die anyway. So he just hits one in the face. Or like, he threatens, but he didn't care. Just getting one hit in general. Getting one hit is actually just the injury. Or maybe there's in-canon telekinesis that the fucking numbers have. No, not numbers, faces. I get them mistaken at times. They look kinda alike with limbs, dude. They're weird creatures with color and weirdly odd personalities. Don't tell me they aren't at least a little alike. So maybe it could be the telekinesis that Purple-Face is using. Because it seems to be the few things that the faces are either naturally talented at. I think they just have a natural talent of telekinesis control like one has. Because of their lack of limbs. Okay, one thing I'm also going to say. A prediction, in my opinion. So, a Purple-Face and Yellow-Face interaction with them giving some lore. Either it's talking about a past thing or whatever caused them to be mad. It could be a remark from one of them, I guess. Purple-Face would make sense, because he is the most mad at this stuff, saying, motherfucker, you dropped me over something happened in the past. Couldn't you be the one who moved on? And Yellow-Face not taking that personally. His characters being violated by an idiot. It's like, I don't know, insulting each other. This would, of course, be a nice nod. Like, did they have a neutral connection? It's really just like speculation, lore, whatever. I don't know what I have to say with these characters. So when I think that there's gonna be an X interaction about a topic. Like, they are one of the purple face neutrals that I personally think he won't hate. Of course, because X has been like the nicest to him outside of like Vegas. But I think he will have we'll have an interaction with X about this, like asking something simple. Why is everyone here? And I'm just simply realizing that Purple Face is uneducated. Like, of course he will. He was trapped for who knows how long. He had to see you guys, like, why y'all in for halls? But I do think people will split into groups that hide from her. In groups are I think no matter what, these two are gonna have to team up eventually. I'm not personally assuming they're in one playing a game of hide and seek with all of them. Either groups mate, or either they degrouped for looking for someone else. I don't know, maybe they're a specific friend or something that they care about, and end up having a conversation about this topic. So I think they will talk at least about something. So I'm doing this because I have no idea what they're going to be talking about. Motherfucker. And you just see them talking about something, or actually hear about it. You give us some lore, what's up with them. Because the only thing I have is fan theories, or theories in general why Purple Face is so pissed. My simple assumption is that they were friends at one point, but let's say their friendship soured so bad for Yellow Face specifically that he thinks imprisoning him was fine. Or maybe it's just something that's happened in the past that Yellow Face took as a little bit disrespectful. Seeing it that way. Simple lore, that's what I'm saying. I keep going back to Yellow Face or Purple. I keep going back to them because I am actually happy for their revival. Last reunion, because of course I will. They have not interacted for so long. It's more interesting than the post blurs because without Yellow Face's, let's say, shitty behavior, I'll say some parts of the story would have never happened. Or just wouldn't work without Purple Face. Obviously, recently, the free one, but I really could also say, even Bfdi, bro, if we're talking about lore, I feel like one of the contestants would have been replaced with a guy. Or Yellow himself. More competition, more danger, more stuff in line. And learning more about them would be unique. This Loki just looks like a melted Purple Face, so I'll just make a new design. I'll call it the glitch face design. You just see him glitch a bit more. And I feel like some colors of him would be split. Like the red part, that's expected to be split, by the way. He glitches and you can see some parts of his other colors being shown. Specifically, I think the blue part and the red part would definitely keep a part on him. And you can see him glitch. And I think this will be interesting to see Purple Face in these stages. I think it would be a more redesigned look to his original, let's say. Where his colors, like, I don't know, maybe there's different types. But one's type causes some let's say, hella awkward shit. But X are different. Like, they're different, okay? They're different types of it. And purple face being literal purple face, that's literally their color. It could be simple as splitting these colors up, and purple face being like shocked. Like, this is not what he's used to the first time. Like, it could be simple as a panic saying, "What is up with me?" You see both his eyes, but like, everyone's like, or is this purple face being chill about it? I don't know. It's a possible design that I need to mention because, god damn it, I would love this being clarified in their lore. What's up with them? And also a possible design for them that's different kind of, like a different kind of it would definitely be cool. I would consider that maybe false recovery things are different. X is different, 1 is different. And you're going to see the other type on purple face showing there are different types of it for different kinds of people. Or either it's just different who recovers wrong. I guess, or either the stages were different. The purple faces looks more successful. Slash actually looked like it worked out more than 3. So maybe 3 kind is more unstable, so it causes this kind of reaction to happen. And may, by pure accident, give him limbs. But I don't think probably would want these limbs as this dude. I feel like he'd be a lot more worried by his own well-being in this part of the stages. Maybe learn some more about what's up with him, or maybe the past in the stages. He dies that way. But because they managed to successfully recover free, their chest if they can essentially covered purple face. Or they did it first and realized it works, so they just like try with free and it works too. Whatever way he managed to get glitched, it happened. Could happen, and I really would love to see this idea of design. His original, or this version, or something adjacent to these both, would be cool to see. Post-blur interaction. I just like drawing flowers, that's why I'm drawing her. And also, lore. I would actually like some lore and just yapping after the battle, or yapping during the battles, like, "Hey buddy, doing alright?" It would be funny if this is what they're talking to. But I feel like Purple Face would be like, "Yeah, doing alright." You could say, "Yellow Face, how would he witness the Riz? I think he wouldn't even know the Riz." And he'd be like, "Yeah, I'm doing good. Like, Dev is doing fine while being kicked in the ass." Like, I actually did think he would fare a little bit. And finally having a decent, like, normal interaction with them, those post-splitters, would be a nice change of pace of post-split. Maybe give him more context, like 4, please? If Tpot 30 shows the backstory for Purple Face and the other faces, Gangan Tier Force had right. I'm writing Tpot 30 as one of my predictions. If that was here to literally not only foreshadow their backstory showing, then holy prediction on my end. I'm writing this down because I think it's funny. The title card can really just be anything but Tpot T30. Tpot. We go with stronger shade yellow. Tpot 30. Brother, am I right in that's the episode that their lore will be shown of these 2 motherfuckers? Y'all have to go into the comments after finding this video and spam say, goddamn it, Prediction Lord. Because goddamn it. Maybe that is just foreshadowing, so that's why I'm gonna type it here. This is the duels. Honestly, I like them. They're more well drawn than last time. And nice yapping about a character that's finally getting love after it deserved. Yay! And love y'all.